So my main inspiration of becoming producer and DJ was basically I entered a music shop when I was 15 years old, and the guy was trying to sell me some CDs, and then he gave me also a CD for a music production software, and that was it was called Mixmag Studio Pro. So I went straight home, I installed it, and that was it immediately. I stopped skateboarding, I stopped all the sports, I stopped painting. I used to love painting, so it was something instant, and that changed me forever. And it was just a simple present from a random guy working at a record shop, basically. I don't know. I think everybody develops a sound by failing to sound like somebody else. So let's say when I was 20 years ago when I started making records, let's say I would try to be like Carl Craig, and I would try to copy his music, and my failure to copy Carl Craig would then create my own original sound. And I think that he did the same with other people. So I think, yeah, that's basically it. And then of course, COVID came, and it was like a big reset for everyone, and that gave a fresh air to just create without like thinking too much about expectations. So that also helped refresh everything. So one of the artists that excite me at the moment is Spotify. I would say his name is Son of Sun. We did a track called Faust together, and that was his first record. And it features, it's the opener on my album, actually. He's from Sweden, and he's a very, very bright talent. Yeah, I mean, Spotify is the main. I mean, every season there's another app or another platform where you kind of like you pay attention to mostly, right? And at the moment, that's like the main thing where you look at things, right? So it's pretty big. Yeah, when we were creating Aria, we thought we were making just another record with the signature ARGY choir, and I made it with my friend Omnia from Israel. So we started jamming on the record, and then we kind of like, we didn't think much of it, and then we just played it. It worked like a missile, and then Tail of Us just wanted to like grab the record just to like as a filler in their sets. It wasn't meant to be like a smash hit or anything like this. And just the people decided that this should come like immediately, and we should hype it, and we should put so much like power behind it. So it's kind of like it was the people's demand that like made this record a priority for us. With my BBC mix, Essential Mix, first of all, it's an honor to get that from Pete Tong. I've been trying for like 20 years to get that. Finally, I got it. No, there's going to be a lot of ARGY tracks there because it reflects also how I actually DJ in clubs. So half the set is ARGY songs, okay? And the rest is the flavor of the season that complement my music. It's basically a very good representation of, for those who haven't heard me live, it's a very good representation, very honest representation of how a festival set would sound like, for example. Yeah. Yeah, so my album, New World, is, it kind of like, for me, it's a celebration of this sound that I invented for myself the past few years. It's not so much of a listening experience album. It's more of it's not even a retrospective. It's just like a collection of the sound system that I created. And this sound is a tribute to the concept of the New World, which is your emotions and your mind can alter the reality around you, so thus creating a new world. And that's how I felt creating this album, that I was creating a new musical genre, or like a sub-genre. New music, I mean, I just released an album now. We're probably gonna see one single on Circle Music, because Circle, I did Circle last night, 2 nights ago. So they're gonna broadcast Circle in a month from now, probably. So we're also releasing a single in the same week, basically. And then we're gonna start an extensive album tour with it's a mix between like an AV show and an ARGY show. And then we're gonna go into the summer festival season and Ibiza and all the usual stuff, and then never ends really. There's a season every 2 months somewhere else in the world, depending on the weather and the festivals, and never ends.